A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing people out there to my channel, the Twinflame Union. And in this channeling, I would be talking about, the title of this channeling is Divine Masculine Wants to Have Sex with the Divine Feminine. Before I start this channeling, I want you guys to understand and to know that this is a bit dark channeling. And some of you will take a lot from this session if you understand that true love is beyond body. True love is always with the soul. It's always with who you are. Alright? If you want to book any healing sessions, counseling sessions, coaching sessions, or tarot card reading sessions to know which stage you are in, or to know how to improve your mental state, how to uplift yourself, you can contact me, you can write to me at my email address which is given in the description, or you can contact me on Instagram, you can DM me and we can take it further from there. You can also buy the book In the Name of Love, which is based on the journey of finding your ultimate soulmate. This book is based on the concept of biometric mimicry, and through different stories given in the book, through the 5 stories given in the book, each story will give you a lesson, because all stories constitute different types of twin flame unions that are majorly seen in the world. So let's start now. I am in an outdoor place, so you could hear some noises, some birds or some vehicles. Let that not distract you from this channeling. This is a disclaimer that I'm giving to you all. This channeling starts basically, the Divine Masculine is in a room with the Divine Feminine. Now, the Divine Feminine is looking at the room because she is very shocked that how come I am in this room with the Divine Masculine. She thinks in her head that I had not planned it. I don't even know how this happened, but I am in this room right now. There is a big window in the room which is totally closed. There is no air coming in at that point in time. And she sees the Divine Masculine in front of her. He is standing like on his knees on the bed. The feeling of Divine Feminine is of confusion, of lack of trust. And what she sees is that the sexual organ of the Divine Masculine is deformed. I want to say to all of you guys, in this channeling, the Divine Feminine is very naive and very innocent, and the Divine Masculine is up to this intention towards her that he wants to test her, or he wants to use her, or he is coming with that agenda, some hidden secretive agenda in his mind. There is a very dark layer of secrecy. He has not told her what his real agenda is, but he has, to bring her into that room, he has given her a lot of vows and a lot of fake, false promises, or some kind of, he has given her false, shown her false love. And while she is looking at him, she knows that this person in front of me, he is my Divine Masculine, but he is not the one for me right now. Right after this, the Divine Masculine goes away from her. Now, in the next vision, I saw that they are outside the room. They are no longer in the room. So the sexual act is not being shown to me. All I see is that the divine masculine has a secret agenda, a very dark secret agenda. She has a very strong feeling about it, but she wants to trust him. She really wants to trust him, but she cannot trust him also because some guides and some angels have already given her an intuition, a signal that what she is going to get involved into will not be done from a complete total standpoint of love. I want to tell this to all of you divine feminines out there, that in this journey, one of the key chakras that need to be healed is the sacral chakra, the sexual chakra, the chakra that is connected with sexuality. Why? Because a lot of you have gone through traumatic childhoods. You have gone through some kind of abuse. Either your family members were very helpless in front of you, or they were very aggressive towards you. They had way too many expectations from you and you were abandoned by them in many cases. In some cases, there were people always around, but no one really knew the inner state of the divine feminine when she was a child. I want to say to all of you guys and girls, I mean some of you could be guys also, that do not go for anyone, be it divine masculine or anyone, any other man, who does not reciprocate love towards you. And actions speak louder than words. If in his actions you don't see the same love, you don't see the same compassion, kindness, understanding, then don't go for it. Because in a lot of cases, the divine masculine is normally playing a game with the divine feminine. And when she gets the heartbreak, when he abandons her, when he uses and abandons her, then she realizes that he was not real towards me. His feelings are not genuine towards me. And then she goes through a major heartbreak. There will be a lesson. But if you are listening to this channeling and if you find yourself in any such situation where you see divine masculine, and don't even see, listen to your heart. Feelings never lie. Your feelings are always going to act like a compass that will take you into the right destination. So always listen to your gut, always listen to your feeling. In 2020, it is the year of twin flames. In 2020, the year of duality, you will learn many lessons. And some of you have to understand that due to the unhealed sacred chakra, you are going to attract a divine masculine, or you will attract him in such a stage where he does not clearly know that love has got nothing to do with sex. And sexuality. Sexuality is also nothing to do with intercourse or who you get attracted to. Sexuality is you. You are sexuality. When a flower blooms in the nature, or when a fruit ripens in a nature, when you see a peacock dancing, everything has connection with sexuality. A lot of people think that, okay, sexuality means having sex with people. No, that's not sexuality. How much you accept yourself. That's why for gender also, we need to know the sex of a person, whether it's a male or a female or a transgender. And if you look at Shivling, Shivling is basically the combination of the yoni of Parvati and the genitals. They are the genitals of both of them, of Shiva and Parvati. And in India, we pray to the Shivling. It is not to say or to think that, okay, it is defining something to do with sex. No, it is about the coming together of the sexual energy or the sacral energy of both the genders, the man and the woman. And love has got nothing to do with sex. But the divine masculines don't understand this when they are, not healed, or when because obviously they are also mirroring her. She can be taken for a ride very easily. He knows that. He knows that she is innocent. And it's raining suddenly outside. Wow. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, the sound of the rainfall. So, the Divine Masculine does not understand this at all. And he thinks that if you want to love somebody, then this should be compatible, or he is going to judge the Divine Feminine from this aspect. While she, in that room, she is not even interested in this. She is not up to it. She does not want to do it, but she only wants to do it because she wants to please the Divine Feminine, or the Divine Masculine. Just to please him. And a lot of you have done this in your life. If not the Divine Masculine, if you had any previous relationships with anybody, you always try to please that person. Whenever you try to please someone, whenever someone wants to dominate you, it means that there is lack of love in your relationship. We pray to the sexual organs of our God Shiva and Shakti to understand that we need to accept each other exactly the way they are, created by nature. And when you are completely ascended, you will understand that there is so much power in an asexual relationship than a sexual relationship. Most of the things that you see which are happening wrongly in this planet are a result of depleted or repressed form of sexuality. All demonic activities, they operate by selling sex to people. All products, all marketing ideas are revolving around this concept. Because a lot of people know that most people do not have a healthy mental thought about sexuality. They don't even know sexuality. They think that having sex with other people is sexuality. Or some of the people are very professional about it. They say, oh, I am so good at it. I have so much experience, this and that. A lot of men find this to be some kind of a, certificate, some kind of a gift, some kind of a great deal of knowledge they have about So I want to say to all of you people who are listening to this channeling right now, that if someone has to accept you, someone has to love you, someone has to cherish you, someone has to treasure you, they will not make these type of demands from you. They will not say, hey, you got to please me, you got to make me feel happy, you got to be the one who's providing me this, or else I'm going away to someone else. Or if your relationship starts on this basis, then it will never be a real true relationship. Give time to your relationship. Give space to your relationship. Don't go like a blind person following someone and pleasing someone. In the next vision, I see that the Divine Feminine is alone in her privacy. She's sitting alone. And she feels like a very strong person. She feels like a very independent person. And she is looking at herself in the mirror. And there are lots of these there are a lot of these patterns on her face, on her body. She is basically sitting naked in front of the mirror. And she can see that there are a lot of these sacred geometry patterns on her face, on her body, everywhere, and also around her. Even in her aura, she can see that there is some connection of the universal world, the trees, the sky, all the 5 elements are basically joined with her, connected with her, and she is looking into her eyes in the mirror, and she can see a person in who whose energy, the divine masculine and both the divine feminine, are residing together. She is a person in this vision, in the mirror reflection. The divine feminine is a very powerful person who is complete, because both the energies are in perfect balance, in perfect union inside of her. She feels that the divine masculine and the divine feminine projects from her own self. So all I want to say to all of you all who are listening to this is that if you are in a situation, by any chance, if this plays out with you, or it has been playing out with you repeatedly, and you're not happy about it, and you feel that this is not the real you, you don't feel love, even if you think it's your divine masculine or if it's your twin flame, but you feel that this is not what I want, this is not what I'm looking for, this is not how I see my relationship or how I see this world, this reality. I just want to be loved for who I am, and then it can be a part of that. When there is complete trust, when there is complete understanding, complete respect being given to one another, and most importantly, time, space. If your divine masculine is hiding you from the world, if there is a dark layer of secrecy in your relationship, and your divine masculine is hiding something or hiding you from the other people, from the world, then you have to give it time. Give it time, give it space, and ask these questions to yourself and to him. I am sure he won't have a proper answer if he has still not evolved to that stage. He would be a kind of person who would be like, no, this is what I want, this is what I need, or else I'm going to someone else. If he says that, you can say goodbye to him. You can be the one who initiates the separation, and you can say, okay, I don't think I am ready for this, I don't think I want this, I probably want to know myself better, and heal yourself. If you're looking for sacral chakra healing, you can contact me, you can write to me, you can DM me, and I will help you out. I will give you counseling sessions if things work out, if I feel that you are ready for it. But you have to keep this in mind. After making this decision, after saying these things to him, you might feel wrong, because it has been in your pattern, it has been in your template for so many years, for such a long time. For some of you, it has been there since your past life. All your past karmas are based on that energy, that you will feel very bad, you will feel very horrible saying no to him, going away from him, or taking a break from him. But trust me, it is going to be all worth it. On this note, I am going to end this channeling, and I would like to tell you that you're all divine creation of the universe, and this criteria of sex should not be the reason why someone should love you. If that is the case, then it is not the right thing to do, especially if you are a twin flame couple. Twin flame means to be honest, to be truthful, to be sincere, to be there for one another in good and bad times both. If someone only wants to have good time with you, fun time with you, enjoying with you, then that person is not ready to be with you yet. And neither you are ready to be in a healthy relationship with someone like that, or anyone like that. Thank you so much. All the very best.